He can give us one thing, an assurance before God that we are His children. In verse 19 to 21 of the passage we have read, He can give one assurance before God. Would you like to have that assurance that you are belonging to God? Definitely you want to. Why? As a child, would you like to know that your father and mother loves you? Ask yourself the question. Some children will tell their mother, Mom or Dad, do you love me? They ask this question. The Bible gave us this assurance. We don't even have to ask. God definitely loves you because you keep His command. The second thing He can do to us is it leads to positive answers to prayer. Why? Because whatsoever we ask, it shall be given unto you. In verse 22 to 23. And the third positive and beneficial thing that comes from love is it ensures that one abides in Christ. It keeps us in Christ. It makes sure that we are in Christ. In verse 24. And he that keepeth His commandments dwells in Him, and He in Him. That phrase, He in Him, is very important. And hereby we know that He abideth in us. This is a fantastic assurance that I have Christ dwelling in me. And because of that, I have naturally to love because God is love. This is how it works. If you do not have God, you do not have Christ, you can't love the agape love. You can love a superficial love. So let us today, as Christians, let us read 1 John chapter 3, 11 to 24. Many times when you are at home, so much so that love becomes a part of you. That love exudes from you, comes out from you, and you learn to love one another. Now, sometimes it's very sad how someone can tell the girlfriend, I love you so much. And they say, would you marry me? So the girl says, I also love you a lot and very much. I definitely would want to marry you. Now, after marriage, a few years later down the road, you can buy from shop second-hand goods. I lost my love. Everything is sold in the second-hand shop. You know, even the plate they put there, I love you, will be thrown out. Everything has the picture of the loved one will be thrown out. What happened? Why is it the love did not last? If the love for the husband or the love for the wife cannot last, as a Christian, do you think the love, your love for God will last? The answer is it will last as well. Because you have not understood the true meaning of love. The true meaning of love is because I love you for the reason that Christ lived in me. And it's not I who love you, but Christ who loves you. And I love you because I am now doing not out of my own free will, but because of God. The strength that God gave to me. And that will be that. Even minor issues with your husband or your wife or your children or your friends can be easily forgiven and forgotten. Because love has no memories of wrongful things. So today, being a Chinese New Year, I will not talk about resolution. I only ask one thing. That you love the Lord thy God with all your heart. Not just half your heart. With all your soul. And with all your mind. For this is the first and great commandment of God. And the second is like unto it, to love thy neighbor. Let me put a little bit further. To love your neighbor as you love yourself. For these two laws, and these two commandments, don't say law, these two commandments, and the law and the prophets. So I love all of you because you are my brothers and sisters. And with that, the love of God is showered upon you. God bless all of you. Let us stand and sing. While we are singing, let me ask all those who are non-Christian, would you like to enjoy the love of God and abide in Christ? Today is the day. our baptistry is always ready. We have clothing for you to be baptized as well. And we have the baptizer ever ready to baptize. For those who are interested to be a child of God, may as well come forward while we sing the song. Love is the peace.